Previously on the agency.
The United States does not negotiate with terrorists.
Do you work for the CIA?
The kidnapper's name is Ramil Polvin, a leader of the Uzbek Salvation Front, has links to Al-Qaeda.
Do you love your daughter?
Get over there, but don't make a move unless you get to go directly from me.
Yes, sir. For this operation to succeed, people have to believe you are betraying your country.
There are one or two documents we would like you to request.
If the FBI thinks you're selling secrets, all the better.
So they think that I'm a traitor.
Send Callan's team in.
You're clear so far.
8 heartbeats directly in front of you.
10 in all.
Got a lead on the runner.
Talk to me, Terry.
You just ended your career.
You go to hell.
Where is he?
Matt, he's right behind you.
Matt! Matt!
So, have you decided whether you want the box for 1 year or 2 years?
Could you explain to me one more time about the rates?
The box is $9.95 a month, but if you sign up for 6 months and pay by credit card, it drops to $7.50.
Too much math for me.
Right. Well, that's a savings of $2.45 a month.
What would you do?
She likes him.
We're not interested in her.
He's quite the salesman.
One of his many talents.
Subject approaching.
We got it.
Do I have to decide today?
No, of course not. Just take the form and let us know.
This form requires a lot of information.
This doesn't work.
Excuse me. What's the box?
401. The key doesn't turn.
401. What's your name?
Nelson. It was okay yesterday.
Oh, yeah. We had to change the lock. It was broken.
Wasn't broken yesterday.
And your card's out of date. There's no address.
This is my address. That's why I rent the box.
Well, we need to know where you work then.
Ibrahim, I thought that was you.
Who the hell is that?
He followed the subject in.
Check Face ID.
It's been a long time. Don't you remember? We met at the conference at Suleiman's.
Oh, yes.
No match yet.
Is that a gun?
Sure looks like it.
Our visitor has a weapon.
As soon as I'm done here with my business, I need to talk to you about something. If you are not too busy, would you like to get some coffee? We could go down the street.
Sir, we need an emergency contact, an employer, friend.
Come on, Mr. Nelson, just give us a name.
We're spooked.
We're gonna lose him.
I'll come back later.
Pick him up.
Put your hands up. Put it down.
Everybody? I'm going.
Police, drop your weapon! Hold your fire! I'm a federal agent!
Keep your hands where you can see them.
FBI!
INS.
Secret Service.
Wasn't one of those guys supposed to be a terrorist?
You have my apologies, Mr. Stiles. That was not what we anticipated.
You promised me a clear chain of command. That's not what I got today.
I promise it won't happen again. The United States government in action. A pooch screwing, if ever there was one. Our undercover officer, Mr. Stiles, established himself as an employee of a mailbox storefront so he could elicit information from a customer we believed to be a terrorist. He was backed by a special agent of the FBI, supervised by Miss Pohl. But the operation was disrupted by another man who turned out to be an undercover inspector for the Immigration Service, who was tailing our target, who in reality was an undercover operative for the Secret Service. Is anyone confused?
Who's the girl?
A civilian, in case things weren't complicated enough.
Maybe we should have put her in charge. Who was coordinating this?
Everyone, and no one.
How's your man?
My man?
Your agent. He was shot.
He'll recover.
And you, Mr. Stiles, happy you left military service for the glamorous life of the CIA?
No, sir, not today.
So what the hell are we gonna do here, folks? We can't keep playing solitaire.
Then cut the red tape, get rid of the checks and balances.
No, I'll pass that along to the president.
We need a single authority, Tom. One group that acts on behalf of all. You want to join forces? Stay here. Work with us.
What are you suggesting?
An incident response team, led by Mr. Stiles, that would operate at home and abroad under my command.
And the FBI would do what? Pack your lunch?
We would be collective crisis managers for the CIA, the FBI, the INS, local law enforcement, what have you. Right now, Homeland Security is an illusion. This would make it real.
As liaison and security, you don't have the authority to...
I knew I could count on your support, Carl.
It's not a question of support. It's just...
The rules. Yes. And we all played by them today. What do you think, Joshua?
Well, I like active verbs.
Miss Poole?
Maybe we can get active with this.
What is it?
The Secret Service man pretending to be a terrorist fooled us, but he also fooled the bad guys. This was in his mailbox.
It's torn out of a student notebook. Inexpensive. D4, European dimensions. Our notebooks are wider.
Where in Europe?
We can analyze the paper, find the manufacturer, track their sales records.
Now, the postmark on the envelope is London.
So it is. The postmark we can see. If it was remailed, this envelope put inside another envelope, the postmark on the outer envelope might have bled through onto this one. Nice, France. 11 days ago, that's where this started its journey. Your services are wanted here. We can always use a computer technician.
The Secret Service man was selling himself as an explosives expert.
We will contact you again at the end of the month.
Not anymore, they won't. Not after today.
Signed, Cousin Max. Why don't we see if he left a fingerprint? Maestro.
It's a clean print. Scanning. To match. Manar Sufia, terrorist trained in Afghanistan, experience in Pakistan, Uzbekistan. He planned operations for Romeo Polvin.
Polvin.
6 months ago, Romeo Polvin killed 2 of our officers, Stan Berger and Matt Cowan.
Yes, sir. Now he may be in France. Sophia plans terrorist operations. Polvin leads them.
Any idea what Sophia's up to?
No, sir, not yet. But Quinn is eager to find out. Sir, he wants his old job back. Yours. Now, if he gets his team, shows he can manage all the agencies and get results, he'll make an impression.
Getting results means stopping the man who killed our people. If he can do that, he can have my damn job. Who's he asked for?
Jackson Hazley.
Hazley?
And Terry Lowell.
Next.
There's a few moments over.
Okay, guys, let's give him a minute.
I understand you're the best artist in OTS. Not a visa in the world you can't forge.
not doing visas today. Who are you?
A.B. Styles? Well, you want to work in the field, is that it?
What's the AB stand for?
Absolute bastard.
I've already worked in the field. Counter surveillance, disguise, technical support.
You want to stay there because of what happened to Matt Callan?
Who are you?
I'm going after the man who killed him. You were watching his back when he died. Mr. Quinn thinks you should watch mine, so you understand my concern.
I wasn't responsible for Matt's death.
It's okay if you're angry.
I'm not angry.
I just need to know you can control it so you don't mess up again.
How's that for control?
Mr. Hazley?
Hi.
Hi, we're having just a little trouble substantiating your work history.
Oh, yeah, I can explain.
We need to have an unbroken employment record.
I'm sure that I can clear things up for you.
You said that you worked 7 years for the phone company.
Yes, but in their Western division.
Well, I can't seem to reach the right person.
Did you try calling that number?
I got the number from directory assistants.
Oh, well, this is a special office.
But they are part of the phone company.
Well, I don't see why this should matter so much. It's just a car loan.
Let me talk to my manager.
Thank you.
What kind of car will you be driving, Mr. Hazley?
What are you doing here?
We miss you at the phone company. Your departure was abrupt.
I don't want to talk to you.
To quit your job after a screaming scene in the lobby with your girlfriend and a security officer.
And you?
People scream at me all the time. I don't take it personally. I'd like you to come back. We're going after Ramil Polvin.
I'm sorry about your friend and questioning your abilities. I did some more research. Your record is exemplary. Mr. Callan's as well. Are you going to this meeting?
Mm-hmm.
Can I walk with you?
Okay. So who are you, really?
I was with the Marines, but Mr. Quinn convinced me I might better serve my country by working here. So,
Marine. From?
everywhere. Father was in the Air Force, spent a lot of time in Europe as a kid. Mother was Irish, so if I slip into the brogue every now and again, you'll forgive me, like, you know.
So I'm partnering with an Irish guy going undercover in France.
Right.
Wow. And you were worried about me?
I'll try and keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, well, I'll try to hold you to that.
Hold up your head, please. Please. Your name?
Stenberger.
Hold up your head, please. Do you work for the CIA?
I'm the Congress
American embassy.
Welcome home, Mr. Hazley.
Do you love your daughter?
Yes.
Sarah? Sarah Hamburger was dropped off at school
You want him?
by her mother, Eileen.
He murdered my friend.
Every weekday morning, 8 o'clock. Retrieved at 3 o'clock. Whose father does not work for the CIA. Do you love her?
On their way to Nice. They should be arriving in a couple of hours.
Hazley signed on?
Hazley, Terry Lowell, Stiles, and Lex from Information Technology.
Lex who?
I don't know, sir. I just know him as Lex.
Just about set up in here, Mr. Hazley.
Why would Poland come here?
Beg your pardon?
This is a resort community. I doubt Osama bin Laden's taking up parasailing.
I thought we were looking for Manar Sofia.
He's one of Poland's associates. We're hoping that one will lead us to the other. Sophia's people have rented a boat down there.
Lowell and Stiles are in position. Are we ready?
The marina is fully rigged, sir.
Cameras.
Everywhere. Who do you like on the dock, Mr. Hazley?
What about that girl over there in the left-hand corner?
Terry.
Get back to work, boys.
I don't understand. If we're doing the surveillance from here, what are Terry and Stiles doing?
Waiting for Mr. Poland to make his entrance.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah, I noticed.
They're going in again. What the hell are they doing down there?
Lex, can you get me a couple of close-ups of our neighbors?
Absimundo.
That's Sophia. And Hazley?
Yeah.
Check to see if the U.S. fleet is doing port.
They're not.
Check again.
Check again.
We are in an international harbor. We know Sophia wanted an explosives expert. We now see two men, one of whom appears to be Mr. Sophia, a confirmed terrorist, the other a possible explosives expert, who have been disappearing underwater all day. It's not unreasonable to think they might be planning a terrorist attack against one of our ships. It's not without precedent.
I already checked.
Incident response team is sexy. We can run with that.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Because it's classified.
They found Sophia. Already? Hazley just called.
Your boss at the FBI held a press conference announcing that he was creating a team.
That was a super squadron.
Sounds like a TV show.
Sir, by going public, we have an opportunity to showcase the two agencies working together.
In covert operations that we don't want anyone else to know about? Seems counterproductive, don't you think?
We don't talk about the operations, just the concept. Incident response team. I agree that super squadron is ridiculous, but IRT, it's hot.
It's also a subway line in New York.
We need to give it some name.
Just let the press know that we're engaged in some preliminary melding. Led by Special Agent Avery Poole, the FBI and the CIA are performing a mighty meld.
We'll talk.
What?
Sir, you have at 2 o'clock.
Do you really think we'll have a chance with this?
Yes, I do.
Carl?
Sir, have you met Miss Poole before?
She used to work for me.
Sophia and his buddy are going under.
Third time today.
Pull it back.
No American warships coming into harbor for at least a month. No other NATO vessels. No American cruise ships. I checked. Again.
Keep that thing moving. Scan faces where you can. I'm going for a walk.
A walk? You're a media figure. Aren't you concerned someone will recognize you? You're endangering all of our covers.
Mr. Hazley, you have always wanted to work in the field. I've given you that opportunity. Don't muck it up.
Muck is a fun word, isn't it?
How long you been with the company?
Almost 2 years.
Married?
Divorced. What's that mean?
Were you sleeping with Callum when he got killed?
What the hell kind of question is that?
When people get personally involved, it can affect their judgment. I just need to know what the stakes are.
We weren't personally involved.
Good.
Hey guys, bad boy, 3 o'clock.
It's Colvin. He's alone.
He's here. I can't believe it.
Count your blessings.
I want to take him.
Stay here.
You stay here.
Terry!
I wanted him.
Here, take him. He's yours. You want him?
Well, that wasn't very elegant.
Monsieur Quinn? You are Robert Quinn?
Yes?
I'm Magistrate Michel Balser from the Office of Public Prosecutions.
This man is our prisoner.
I'm not here for him. I'm here for you. I'm conducting a murder investigation, and I want to talk to you.
You think I'm a witness?
No, a suspect. It appears we interrupted you while you were working.
This isn't good.
It's getting worse. Sophia is going to see this.
I only wonder who this man is.
This man is Romeo Polvin. He's the leader of the Uzbek Salvation Front. He murdered 2 of our officers.
And I'm sure you were about to hand him over to the French authorities.
Just for the record, who am I accused of murdering?
Jean Dubert, a French physician working in South America in 1979.
Operation Condor.
Operation what?
Thousands of South American leftists were murdered in the 1970s and 80s by right-wing dictators, allegedly with the knowledge of the CIA. Quinn was deputy chief of the Latin American division. That arrogant son of a bitch. We gotta get out of here.
You think the cops will show up here?
Yeah, any minute now. Pack it up. We gotta get back upside now.
Spoke with my friend at the Post. The FBI's been blowing the super squadron trumpet all over town.
Let them.
Sir, Congress reads the papers. We have to protect our position, our budget.
Sir?
Yes?
We got Pullman.
Well done.
Can I release it?
No, the French police took him away.
They were after him, too?
No, they were after Quinn. No, you can't release that either.
My office.
We've been getting questions about Operation Condor ever since documents were declassified that linked us to some of the perpetrators. I believe that you, sir, as a senator, supported opening those files. Let the sunshine in, something to that effect?
The French magistrate requested Quinn's file 2 years ago. We never replied.
And Quinn just jetted off to France knowing that.
Maybe he has a clear conscience.
Or he wanted to get caught in the middle of an operation so we'd be forced to save his ass. What's in his file?
While he was deputy chief of the Latin American division, he met with a Uruguayan security official who later was imprisoned for his role in the death squads. The magistrate has renewed her request for this file, sir.
We give them that. We're crucified.
Our people have been exposed. We've lost Polvin to the French, and the former head of this agency has been arrested for murder. They still use a guillotine over there?
last place had a nicer view.
How far did your camera track that boat?
Not far enough.
I'll call Carl, tell him to get the Navy looking.
So what do we do now?
Just take a look at your pictures.
Where do you want to start?
Close. On Sophia's boat. Look for anything that would tell us why those guys were in the harbor.
Mr. Asa? Is close enough?
Monsieur Quinn, you ignored my previous invitations to give testimony. I sent them to your office in Washington.
I didn't ignore them. I chose not to respond.
And how did you respond in 1979 when Jean Dubert, a pediatrician working in the slums of Montevideo, was tortured, raped, and murdered by a government death squad?
I'll tell you everything I know. Just let my people take Mr. Polvin.
Your people are free to leave. But like you, Mr. Polvon now belongs to us.
Who is he?
The article says his name is Hamid Nazari. He was arrested a month ago for illegal possession of a handgun and is still awaiting trial.
Why would Polvin's people be interested in him?
We were hoping that you could tell us.
Well, let's have a look. Mr. Nazari, who are you?
Hey.
Glad you're out.
We weren't up to their standards.
What's this?
Something we found on Polvin's boat.
Terry, you all right?
Yeah, we had him, Joshua, and they took him.
Along with Mr. Quinn, I understand. We have a match. Hamid Nazari is Masar Essa, leader of a terrorist splinter group that's bombed targets in Germany and France.
I bet the French don't realize who they have. But Polvin and his people do, and that's why they came.
Then what were they doing on that boat?
Scuba diving. I think it's time we went down there.
There's a grate at the end of a pipe. They've been cutting their way into it.
Where does it lead?
It could be anywhere. It could be here. Correctional facility of South Alps Maritime.
Well, that's where they're holding Miss Sarasa.
Polvin and his people came here to break him out.
Maybe Polvin's in there, too. I wonder if he'd like to escape.
We're not even sure that Polvin is in that prison.
He is.
How do you know?
I visited Quinn.
He's there too?
No, he's still under house arrest in our apartment.
Apartment arrest.
I flirted with the guard and he told me everything.
There. Plans for the South Alps Maritime Correctional Facility. Looks like that pipe comes out of the water, widens a bit, then enters a sub-basement and angles up to a shower room.
So that was going to be their point of entry.
To rescue someone else.
Yes, but now Poland will be expecting his people to rescue him.
We don't know what their plans are.
They were going to swim in through the drain pipe.
What exactly do you think they were going to do after they got there? Do you think they were just going to ask the guards for directions and they were looking for an explosives?
Right, so I'll bring explosives. The only thing we don't know is when they're...
7 p.m. Shower hour. The only time all the prisoners are in the bathroom. I hacked the schedule.
We can't just go bursting into a French prison on the off chance we know what we're doing.
We came here to get Pullman.
Fine. You clear this with Washington.
Okay. Okay, I'll send a priority cable outlining the plans we're undertaking, unless advised to the contrary.
If you don't send it any higher than priority, no one will even look at it until it's all over.
We got another problem. That pipe at the opening, it's only 2.5 feet wide. You won't get through wearing a standard air tank.
How long is it?
How far can you throw a football? Yeah. It's for you.
Yeah.
Mr. Reese.
Hazley, we can do this. We can get the man who murdered your friend.
Hazley.
Jackson, you've come up with something. What are you doing now?
Nothing. Just talking about how to get our man.
Good. I think we can bring Quinn home. The French want his file. We're going to give it to him as soon as we clean things up a bit.
Clean things up a bit?
Yeah, we'll leave in enough dirt to make it convincing. But we'll clear him of any association with the death squads.
Did he have any association with the death squads? Fine. Who's going to sell this to the French?
You are.
It's 10 to 7. You have to get through the pipe, blow a hole in the sub-basement, and grab Poland from the shower. After that...
Assuming anyone survives the blast?
You'll have to swim back. Back will be harder because you don't know how much air you'll have left, and Polvin may be struggling.
It's dark. With my mask on, he'll think I'm his man.
What if the other prisoners want to come too?
I'll discourage them.
Okay, you got your mini tanks, explosives, tracking device. I'll be monitoring you from here.
So which one of us should go in first?
Go where?
Into the pipe.
Well, you're not going.
I'm backing you up.
Right, but you're not going into the pipe with me.
We're on a clock here.
Don't worry about it.
You are Mr.
Hammond.
Of course. I didn't see you with the others on the dock.
What others?
Of course. Please sit. So this was handed over in the spirit of cooperation?
We value our relationship with France. We believe Mr. Quinn to be innocent of any wrongdoing. Those documents will make it clear.
Documents produced by the CIA.
You requested documents from the CIA.
Well, if they reflect Monsieur Quinn's life, then he will surely remember their contents. Why don't we ask him a few questions? Monsieur Quinn, do you know Mr. Hammond from your State Department? He's trying to convince me that I have no reason to hold you. Please sit.
We all acknowledge that the murder of Dr. DeBar was an atrocity.
Yes, yes. There is no mention of Dr. Dubar in your file, Monsieur Quinn.
That is my file.
Yes. Mr. Hammond brought it. It does confirm that you met several times with the Uruguayan official responsible for Dr. Dubar's death.
I was unaware of the range of this official's activities.
But you had him on the CIA payroll.
We were engaged in a worldwide struggle against communism. The man was prominent in his government. He appeared to have useful information.
You will note that those payments were cut off after 4 months.
Please, Mr. Hammond. I'm sure Monsieur Quinn is familiar with the contents of his own file. There is one item that looks particularly good. It says you became aware of a plot to murder a Uruguayan dissident in another country and notified that country's authorities in order to save his life. Certainly the decent thing to do. What country was that, Monsieur Quinn?
He got it right? It was Spain?
Yes, a Union leader was in exile there. He was going to be killed.
So Quinn was saving people's lives, not murdering them.
Spain must have been real. Or he guessed. We tampered with his file. Anyway, the magistrate bought it and Quinn's on his way to the airport now. Are the lights still moving? Are they through the pipe?
They're almost out. If you stay on the line, you can listen. Come on now. Don't stop now. They're on the move again.
Where is he? Where is he?
I don't know. Get him out of here.
Bovin thought we were his rescue team.
He'll be in a jail cell stateside by morning. He never knew what hit him.
Is it always like this?
Yeah. Every time I bomb my way into a prison shower, it's sort of like this. You did great tonight.
Yeah, I did. He couldn't swim.
I know.
He kept grabbing my legs.
Is that why? I just thought he liked you.
What was that?
Nothing. The police are gonna be here soon. You know, I'm not the kind of person that goes with the moment. I'm more of a thinker.
Not really a risk taker emotionally.
You tell a solitary person about this, I'll kill you with my bare hands. And I can't.
Guess I'll keep my mouth shut.
You can try.
Avery.
Tom.
We got him. Polvin's in custody.
I heard. Congratulations.
You too. Matt Callan, Stan, Berger. You going home?
Yeah.
How you like working for the CIA?
Funny, I thought I was working for the FBI.
I guess we still have some details to work out.
We will.
Good night, Avery. Good night, gentlemen.